After living outside for many years, I think Manipur in quite a dum ayundi can learn.
There are numbers of women out there who are still relying on their husbands, some to their fathers and their boyfriends as well.
Independent or in high targets, so social give over meeting them, I can among Zandrego, Mahaba, but ma'am simulator. Share out of my
And there are lots of frauds out there. In terms of like traders, mentorship, scamming people out.
Darkest fantasy. Darkest fantasy. Darkest fantasy. Oh my god. Would you dare to share your LPA?
Hello guys, this is going to be my first YouTube video and I'm starting a new podcast series as well. So with me, I have one of my friends, Thouba, Nandeibam. Okay. My introduction is going to be we'll introduce him later on, let him introduce himself. So yeah, podcast like we're just friends, so we're going to have a casual conversation, like a friend to friend.
Money.
Money.
Sorry.
King Sarka.
This dark podo, Kaina Tower, oh, Kangsway. Kangsway, Pari.
Ado, say, come Paliga. Pashansa, say, no, Lapusida.
2026 Kizana. 2026 Kize, Horopada, Adum Canona Hogra. No, I have no great. Good news, no Hogra. And yeah, young time, 2026 coming.
Okay. I'm not a two car. Kai do they know? This
is actually Hana Kobagi or Mba Koramane. I know, so I don't know where.
How they. Formalities are in the Amani Hangigo. I don't know what you are. I don't know. Group the Tona, what you do not long talk. So, first of all, who are you? Who is Thouba?
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Thouba Nandeibam, and I'm a professional funded trader as well as an entrepreneur.
So, entrepreneur, I'm a trader, who really is Thouba, personality wise?
Who I am as a personality. I'm a very jolly person. I like to have fun. I like to be very open. I like to explore. I like to venture. I like to travel. As a matter of fact, we travel to faster.
Himachal
Dalawi.
Oh, the finest.
Oh my god. Yes. I like traveling. I like food. I like good food. Yeah, and I like to be very open.
Food high fire. So, what's your favorite cuisine?
Okay, so I have to say, after living outside for many years, I think Manipur in quite a dum ayundi can learn. But yeah, apart from Manipuri cuisine, I think Koreans have really good food.
Spicy palm,
Yeah.
I'm always spicy palm. Fine. Anyway, so you have already mentioned that you are a trader and an entrepreneur by profession. So, what got you started to indulge yourself into this field?
Okay. Trading is basically in a class 10 I was very interested. So I actually started like everyone, like most people, had the Instagram influencer movie lifestyle, the influence of very honestly but later I found out that most of the things trading had vast of the industry actually first of all money obviously trading and then second of all the freedom actually what after getting into trading the unique one apart besides money the freedom though you can be wherever you want, you can whenever the hire trading style a specific time zone but wherever you want and that intrigued me.
Okay, so what is the definition of freedom?
Freedom की definition. Freedom की definition at least ID perspective पे हाइजर क्या होगा? freedom perspective say being able to express yourself, being able to be yourself as well as not restricted within four walls. I got
Okay.
not restricted by social boundaries. I
By
got
social boundaries. Okay. Okay, freedom do high kan ka my opinion but ama khang ba ka so we want to be financially independent so there are numbers of women out there who are still relying on their husbands, some to their fathers and their boyfriends as well, like occasion with the high so if you are to share any sorts of messages, then what would you like to give to those women out there?
Okay, so this is a very good question, Heidi. Honestly, this is a very good question, and uh, I say this all the time, even to my Heidi Igi students, Singdazu, even Igi students in it, housewife overlay, adagi can overlay, and I encourage them to be independent. I encourage them to think different. Aduga, I one more sigi point related like my laksa gave. Since the world is going digital, moving digital na you do not necessarily a woman or housewife does not necessarily have to leave her home. Haidi knowing the Thouba offices at kani adagi ama tawgani have like women are starting business right Haidi from their own home. So investors cloud kitchen kuma tawbulay adagi yung the aina sum uzabada kano sabs like ama dream catcher. Dream catcher sa taw yung muslay kitchen yung muslay online. So things like that. So since the world is moving digital, I think women should be encouraged sigi entrepreneurship ki sigi fields is that to think different mana masana maybe cooking she can start a cloud kitchen, maybe she can start a YouTube channel, maybe she can share her experience and things like that. Duna women should come forward, and when a husband rely most housewives they have to because independent oiba kanda moigi kano tawba matamda independent oir na haitagasu social gi oiba meeting da adikeno angang injandre go mahaiba khotpa ma'am similarly si ma'am je natang father ga haitare ne ko women should come forward, explore the field of entrepreneurship. Digital the world la na opportunity to lots like I want.
Nice. Okay, so lots of social stuff. We'll come to that later on. So, what's the most fun part of starting or running a business according to your experience?
Fun part of okay. Most fun part, at least for me, I like solving problems. I problem solve the pamba me way. Aduna comment any problem I like to think it in a systematic way. I like to think in systems I die. Aduna I know adugi pamjara kanina I give any business at the end of the day kona product buy sale to ba kona you deliver service or product or adu khamna behind the adu poto laktikanda lots of brainstorming ideas adagi discussions product development hai japena the product development the kari tawi adagi kari changi habdo I even enjoy the way basically I enjoy the whole problem solving process.
Okay, so in short, none of I found that the problem solving in there.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the times when you fail to solve any sorts of problems? How do you feel?
Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I feel very low. I feel down. Soft again, soft or to be very frank and to be very honest, but sometimes it takes a lot of time. So during those process, I still I look back and I see the future potential in me. So I do not want to disappoint the future me. I keep on going. I keep on moving forward.
Nice, very well framed. Para pumalga. Yeah. Okay, ising doon ang thong ina rin
share tong ni daw yung mga gay yung sa sabi dali share bukang share tong daw yung kap share tong mga gay
yeah though. People already have different perspective of this, so fine. what changes are needed to foster a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem in Manipur?
Okay. Actually, a very good question, Heidi. And yeah, so I have this one theory or thesis. I have this one ideology.
This is something.
Aina, the Manipuri whole ecosystem is aina change tong imam khakti able to sige entrepreneurial step up games step up talk na bhai tar mindset se khoi gi Manipur ma jagi mindset se kanam ma pan thol pa matam da or kanam na unique room ta matam da if it is not hurting or if it is not negatively impacting haidi socially negative impact like ta ga di kai do ching tha du no kana haidi maybe YouTube hang pa or maybe business ma taw matam da e ma di kanum unique room taw hai na कहनी कलक तो की जेलेसी की माइंडसेट खंग तना चिंगना वे द होना बजे सिगी जे आई होल माइंडसेट अमो इना एनकरेज अखो मसेन एनकरेज तो मिना भाई तार सिगी माइंडसेट अदे केम पे इन्वेस्टमेंट नु मपान की फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट दु दा लाइक केम हजरो ये थिंक के चंगजरो ये जस्ट अदुगी माइंडसेट तो कोई मणिपुर मचांग की माइंडसेट अदुगी हेक आई तो उबम ले कितन मिनी को थोलक मतम द चिंगधा गे खनबा सीधा गे न खनबा अदु महत्ता इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट adui mahoda akhoi masen encourage tong nabdi kai isin adu even if you do not like the content or if you do not like the idea or ideology then dumi na dum lai kai na khan negatively impact hota di obviously we would have to come forward and speak our mind but adu hai aduna negative impact lai tabi da mi ma unique bum tau jare hai da sing dhana bhona si di I think this needs to change first
Ado yeah a very katang sensitive for a question amaga hojita la ko ne so unique ram tori but and there are lots of frauds out there in terms of like traders mayam ama course tore the gidi mentorship mayam hang they are scamming people out so they are also doing something unique right so in the eyes of those people who doesn't know what trading really is they are what to say they are like the epitome of trading because they are out there and they are spreading what is it motivations and stuff to be financially independent so what is your opinion on that and one more adugi kambu duga noigi siga kai khena bano why should we trust you as a trader like once legit or is it kamai or so okay me and the audience wants to know
yeah a very ai friend na hangi question there everyone should ask before approaching someone everyone should ask kaina kan the legitimacy is based on the experience of the person but hojiki do scam nam thoe adigi hadi paisa pisal o ai trading to bige bu haiba adigi certain percentage of return pige ai trader ni ga haiga paisa komba countless like literally so many experiences so many incidents so many stories life savings completely drained of thupi giba adu ko mam dai ba adu you should first approach ask the person I didn't train to whatever do you should ask about their legitimacy you should ask about them who they are what are their experiences what are their achievements adagima how many years has he or she been in the market having a chinga question ma'am je taw matung the self evaluate hoga should I trust this person is this the right person for me to be guided by aita ene adugi wakhalon do tawga approach to onta di that if you really look into it if you really I deep on it yengjalu matam na adu kai no flows amon dum dum lang wani ba the Prithvi ki best banks, hedge funds, like financial institutions, investors they give hardly 10 to 22% return.
okay
The best funds. So how can someone consistent on a kamana tha 5%, 5%, 5%, 10% kamai p doing over. Even banks are not doing that. So how are they doing it? So adugumba kahana red flag hangalak pa ya ba nyam naman layeba. Adugumba ma'am do ay kahani noticeable black red flag nam do adu do hana ai thigal haninge ba
the command thigat to
kamai thigat
that's
na
the question because see Manipur
yeah
Yes, the number of literacy might be high,
Yeah.
but the number of educated people are very low.
Low, yeah.
Right. And if you go to rural places, then yes, it is very easy to scam them. So I just maru ina tongni sa kung target tongni si aham no pamel.
Mane.
Investor or they want big money.
Yeah.
So mamoy di singna high di practical ba poting akanda kano si pangmoy ba tigating matam su pangmoy aduga resources su pangmoy ba adu hindi wani kamaina tigat kani.
Okay, so first of all, see how research will be over, how long they have been in the markets. Second of all, paisa I want to invest tau aduma completely topiro kay naganda haidi kanam su haidi paisa pidiro haidi paisa pidiro ay paisa go to ka ano return pira ka habdo aduma yari gay hajam niko not everyone but yari gay adugum bodo handa bidam isana self reliant point about that self study to buza boina instead of paisa pibe muta say here is my money, take it and grow it having muta. Instead of that, teach me how to grow it. Kamaina who to choose the right person habisa. It is still a very much question you have to know the person. Nang either nang magi adugi nang tamudo ni dugi magi history je kaino. How many successful students has he produced? How many mentees are there? How is he successful? Which markets is he trading? Have a question, ma'am. She hana padan ticket PO adukanda right? The choose to be on hygienic.
You put the dumpang.
Yeah, literally.
Okay. So now so legitimate oiber have do some hang kangdo na be the description.
Yeah.
My number. Happy you guys can contact him as well.
Yeah.
Lots of tradings and stuff. Are professional. Yeah, mo repeat question. I'm
discussion to na have ni professional mana ingon ko ko tanda podcast to see life story to now having to explain trading.
Yeah, mara some thara half the ticket.
Yeah.
I don't khalle ba.
Awareness based on boina.
Awareness.
Yeah.
I tell you, as in very reality ma hire ke. No trading trader machine je hai ba ni no amana amakara na lan na to no ko nan no is aram le mi ba. Amoy ato pa aram scheme to me mi. No edo ming palo na nung tapan di ba. Palo na status thagat pa ya de ma si mi je kano to ni scheme to ni ko ni thagat pa ya de ba. So someone has to come up, no?
Yeah.
I think larger audience be with the naming pan manati, na follow traders and number low, and followers ya manati, awareness people I would say chain na high baganda mainstream media na so see is a cover tawde. I don't scheme jam am tawde. So I wanted to bring this up. I like, to be honest, my main motive behind starting this podcast is to spread awareness. Aduga to watch tawa ka aduga mo ta exnaut ang yabe mo
Nation ka ama basing ko jani sing sam
mo ko masama
sam ko
so far so good na.
By the way, they have the best blueberry muffin ado asilam
Namin ko ba? Sige mo, salon
farmhouse
Manchipuki na ta. Ano mobile din ito ba?
Mobile legend.
Tawin ka na ko da. Oh, na home din na.
Awam mani. Mobile legend tawi ay push tawi na kale range so sometimes ay nasang mo tam. Alma kay sang timing naman da mas tabag tawi ni na.
Kung yung loy kanya ko. Ay da. Kung graduation loy ko na ba.
Graduation matam those were the best days hai ta phana koi na magi da layame ai so hai de magi delhi ki da
Thong thang pa ga bosung pa singan
adu nang bila ke wari do layam bagi do
lina sini ana on thua sini group ta ga tàu me out le leader
I step back.
Oh, yeah. Fine. Repeat question now. Yeah, repeat question now. I'm tell se ha.
Okay.
Repeat question now. I'm tell. So round and in your place ka. Ado ay ko ta dum la ta de dum ha pa kan so be honest. So round one, you have to choose between the two. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Khanda yadi.
Okay.
Tea or coffee?
So, coffee.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Village life or city life?
City life.
Delhi or Dehradun?
Delhi.
Khalle. Formal or casual?
Okay. Formal.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Girlfriend or ex?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend or friend?
Girlfriend.
School life, college life?
College life.
Money or family?
Family. Process too much
You cannot process it.
family.
Okay, fine. Hay trailer. Yeah, this round two, go. Round two. Lightning round, you got. Friends against Pareto, what is it?
Okay.
So, see that choose between the two. Not any question hang me. The first thing, Kokala Polo. How you do? Okay. Pet peeve, come back.
I know.
Pet peeve.
Explain to
I know. So, yeah, come back. Okay. Your guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Oh, sorry. Guilty pleasure. I like sweets. Sweets a lot. I eat sweets a lot.
3 words your friends use to describe you.
Motivated. Why am I adagi yamna kahani. Inspired on the hona leva.
A habit you want to quit.
Huh?
A habit you want to quit.
Okay, time management. The katang I know sometimes I do time management. Ito ang katang sanongi.
A habit you want to build.
Build, yeah. Kano, I have a habit. Be punctual over.
Punctual. But
Yeah.
One thing you can't live without.
One thing I can't live without. I can't live without food. I can't live without family. I can't live without my girlfriend.
Healthy. Darkest fantasy.
Huh?
Darkest fantasy.
Darkest fantasy. Oh my god. Crazy question. Darkest fantasy. Okay. So I want to, rescue sometimes, I girlfriend that I am villainous of the environment and suddenly rescue it all. Maybe I do high term.
Darkest fantasy.
I did. Wait na. Par po salam dai da. Không điều anh không được cái chuyện đó chứ không.
Your pet peeve.
I pet peeves ya. I na palm those guy no. Oh I sani khujin nam ko tom to ya du.
Na palm da.
Ah.
Mina to bodi.
Ha.
Mina to bodi.
Me to ju palm de. I khujin I need to je ba. Ado me to ko da khujin ka khelak ko do.
I think I like couldn't see other.
Ado khatang hai de.
Okay, fine. Moving on. Traders के काम तो मई रहने but life को तो मई रहने तो इनका. Yeah. Last 2-3 questions. So, do you see your competitors as enemies or just as a competitor?
Okay. Do I see my competitors as enemies or competition? It depends on situation to situation, and it depends on the competition as well. Already, if my competition has mutual respect towards me as a competitor, then I see them as competitor. But if they start, this narrative that we are out to, this negative or whatever, then I see them as enemies.
So, assume negative from natural. So, one more. Why do you always find trash talking in everything we work in, especially in Manipur?
Why do you question repeat on?
So, why do we always? Okay, I myself also experienced.
Yeah.
Experience. I see manning the camera, manning the lights. So, why do we always find trash talking in every field we work in, especially in the context of Manipur?
Okay, so in simple words, to feed our own ego. To feed our own ego, like it helps us maybe feel, much more relevant, I guess. May wakan kali jo nang
Ito. So, okay. Now, you're successful or
no. I do not feel okay. So success ki definition da. If I consider trading ki field yes, I feel I can say that I'm a very successful trader. But in terms of entrepreneurship ki fields I feel like there's much more to do. So I do ki stage yaw jina hai.
if you don't mind, then would you dare to share your LPA?
My
LPA, lakh per annum, on approximate.
that's something very confidential. So
Come on, there's a number. Like say, I'll guess. One, maybe more than one though.
one really. Okay, okay.
Okay, wait. I have a range. Some people give a 5 to 10.
5 to 9.
Okay,
Okay, okay, go.
5 to 10.
5 to 10. Okay,
Other yaw baba.
audience the color less. I expression.
Other yaw baba 5 to 10.
I had.
Okay. Anyway, moving forward. So, let's say successful way na consider baba. What if you fail as a trader? What would you do?
What? Why?
What if you fail as a trader?
What if I fail as a trader?
Trader, like, see, nang na kem ta sui da might be global crisis ama lap ya. Other the sudden change ama lap ya. So what would you do?
Okay, so complete failure and breakdown of the whole trading industry have said there will not be such a thing because it would have to be some sort of zombie apocalypse adagi comet tara prithvi pung kai kai ba
Global apocalypse la ya hai.
zombie we are all survive from down
Like,
so my kap tam da
mind to trading have a mood play na kala se.
mukhengal je
Like
wiped out from earth.
yeah, parallel universe हम लोग ऐसा ऐसा में खगोल पका parallel universe हम लोग
There's no such thing as
yeah,
trading.
there's no such thing as
Uh-huh.
trading. Like what would you do?
I would still get up and find ways to make money. I guess I like the field of business. I like the field of entrepreneurship. Maybe I'll do something in the field of entrepreneurship. But yeah, I feel like let's say trading habits. Let's say my parents completely or everyone in the world opposes trading. But let's say I don't remember hypothetical situation in the trading then I'll still find ways to bring myself up. I'll still get up and then figure something out. At least I'm that very confident that I'll do something.
Okay, as an entrepreneur, so I think you are selling services, right?
Selling services, yeah. किसी entrepreneurship की yeah, service software.
Okay, so not service sales, but I'm saying other interesting one. Product sales, I thought what product would you sell?
What product would I sell? Okay, product say if you're asking me in the Manipur space to Manipur space to then find unique products that that the market or the whole Manipur have market say palm by but I'm more towards ID business ki team have an ID. I lean towards services rather than product because consumer brand nama create which cater towards consumer as a product that adugi field though that does not entice me so I am more into B2B business to business ki client focus oiba adagi service software yonba adugumagi field oina ai pamjabnina so I can't comment that much about products but emerging market I sum trend ubu matamda kanugum je kulun gumba haitare kanugum haitare ne perfume gumba haitare si emerging market ama oi adagi kanugumba kahani product haitare chenghi can leidna shampoo yes I think those can be very good products if I see if you use proper marketing and if you execute the fazana I think chenghi je property am like samphaba potpada
Yes, kunwai.
adu yam thinu ai singa re la mamangda so khangan bam chang do ta ga manang shirega
ni akhoi da conditioner season number 1 sampu do amo do lo thoga ching do bo kan
yes ai singa gam khange ba abo hoi mi kha budi manam da haina da ni jule ai sum expect ye hangba but everyone knows the benefit khangan bam chang benefit adagi nungai ba poto
ai ki ching
yam haibani
sei hai wa ko sakta ba he nei ga dan ni he
hey bang bang de chalo ma
Salon.
ꯐꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯅꯤ
Rap ꯊꯤꯗꯥꯏꯅꯦ Chris Brown ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯔꯣꯅ Freaky Friday ꯇꯧꯔꯒ
ꯔꯦꯞꯇꯤꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯁꯤ ꯔꯦꯀꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯂꯩ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ
Chris Brown ꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ Yeah, last question ko. Last but not least, natin, brother, last na siya. Whom do you consider as friends?
whom do I consider as friends?
Last second. Okay, maga.
Okay, so lifelong friends ma'am lay even like Gorav is also one of my Queen Tina friend never. So mutual understanding like never mutual respect. By the way, I maga at certain point very drastic viewpoint lay sometimes she's a but very drastic I
Difference.
very drastic difference but at the end of the day we still respect each other as friends sumaina maintain tong ngamba and then by the way I mana hayo na hybrid but he is a very hardworking individual as well Gorav Haidi mana sigi content creation gi fields de ita ma ma'am reel legi kai legi ma'am ubiramani so the effort Haidi behind the scene I dum uyeba the effort he puts into his whole team puts into it's also a very big thing right there adu nang Haidi wakal thada doni ama tawduni now even he is now starting this podcast to raise awareness and such so he's a very hardworking individual so my hardworking individuals in Juju I try to keep them close ado Haidi kanado adumba hardworking oiba adagi optimistic oijaba adumba then mutual respect understanding line our friends I consider them as true friends
Maning di sini. Partner or friend lah.
He's my best friend and partner also business partner
Healthy. Okay, ayan, last thing you can look at now is how to do So, fine. Any words for the audience?
Yeah, so अखोई अना point मचा अमतंग अना हाइजरिंग गम दिले अखोई parents की मतलब नाय तारे को अखोई older generation that they didn't have the privilege and the opportunities that we are having right now हाइदी ये होना cycle थोड़ा कना school चला इनी अदे खोन school चला इनी like तब न मतलब होना बड़ा अवाब मोई ने अदना हजिती ये होना like so to godamni at the same time isagi on oijaba wakalon thokpa ya creative outlet ama leidong ni khalle it may be sigi content creation through the it may be through entrepreneurship idea unique the idea ma'am losela thambai mahutta adu express to thokna hona biyo ai adu yam phajaba ko am lei ne no ni hangel prithvi ki kwaidagi jaga am lei best ideas mai tumma lei kai dom na mala किसी भी कोई आइडिया पता मुझे आइडिया मैम ले बा सीखी जगह में तुम
Figurative हो बना तरगा literal हो बना
लिटरली बोल दे
figurative नहीं बना
हाँ यार ग्रेफ यार ले कहीं ना कहीं द आइडिया दे कोई फंसा हुआ मैम ले भी कुछ आइडिया फंसा मैम ले ही नहीं बा they just execute तो गुंगम की दबा execute तो वो की बा है तारने action तो वो की बोलो अदू मैम दो ना है execute तो गुंगम की दबा दो ना अदू from the pose के भाई तारे
nice okay
aduna I hiding body ma'am yeah try to express yourself if you think that you are creative if you think that you can create systems you can create products services I did go out venture out digital matamni you can do anything I tare adu step up to bom chang eba action lo bom chang eba
yeah thank you
Thank you for inviting me as your first guest
for having me thank you for being here